NGO accountability and good governance from the donor's point of view. This is what we will be talking about in today's very small, short, and a sweet video. NGO accountability and governance from donors' point of view. The donors are interested why they should be because of the organizational aspect. Are there both executive and governance structures? If it is so, it attracts donors. Are they separated? If it is so, it is very much viewed positively because transparency has been built in the oversight real. Is it not only symbolic? Is it clear who makes what? Is it who is responsible for what? The responsibility assignment. What I'm essentially trying to tell it to you is the NGO staff aware of and does respect the above mentioned thing. That is transparency. I'm essentially trying to build a transparency issue. A trust issue has to be taken in seriously. Financial aspects and transparency. Are there effective budget and fiscal system at play? Is there an effective oversight of financial issues? Is the NGO transparent in the very first place? What are my standard tools? Let me find out the standard tools to understand whether whatever the NGO is stating is true or not, whether they are transparent or not, whether it's fair or not, whether it's equitable or not. First, you check the registration document, the statutes thereof, the budgets, the financial statement, names of the statutory representative, people who are representing the NGO, are they reliable? What is their reputation in the market? Annual reports, audited statement, and other promotional material in the web. This needs to be verified, the statutory representation, and also direct contact with an NGO, the soft knowledge thereabout. This you should be finding out. Additional tools for finding out are your planning documents, the organization, the organograms, the written statement of the management and the boards, and above all, direct contact with an NGO. The soft knowledge that we are trying to find out. So, what can the donors realistically find out? Whether the governance and the executive structures real or not? Are they separate or not? Are there oversight real or not? You may need to find out if it is real, truly, yes, no answer. Is it clear who makes what, who is responsible for what? You should be able to find out, and that will be giving you a good indicator whether to go ahead with your funding projects or not. So, are there effective budgeting and fiscal system, check and balance system? Is there effective oversight of the financial issues? Does the NGO want to be transparent first and foremost thing? And is it really transparent in the first place? Or is it just a show off of being transparency being done in front of the public? Intervene or not to intervene? To do or not to do is the question. Donor has a right to intervene. Why? Because the money has been spent. Donor's money has been spent. It should be spent in the right direction into the internal organizational life of the grantees. What are we looking? But donors could and should strive to influence the overall environment. Example, through establishing promotion standards of good practices, make explicit what the minimum standards are, setting condition reflecting those aspects in a grant routine, all by all. And there are host number of questions that you need to answer, perhaps. So how can donors help NGOs? Through funding? Yes, definitely through funding individual NGOs. Institutional grants, part of their corporate social responsibility. General support grants or funding for the overheads, the operating expenses. The technical assistance grants in form of technical know-how, in form of any structures, the organizational structure that can help make the operation of the NGO smooth through funding overall capacity, training them, consulting them, experience sharing, networking, and information and publication activities. And mostly above all, providing their good example, providing encouragement and advice as on when on possible, wherever it is required. With these words, I come to an end of this presentation. Thank you for watching the video till the same.